Well, hello there, everyone. It is Liam Catterson here, and it's time for episode 2 of season 11 of Supernatural. Things are looking pretty dire at the minute. Obviously, we had a kind of apocalyptic, zombie apocalyptic vibe with the opening episode, with the ramifications of the darkness being unleashed, and it was quite interesting. And you know, obviously there were certain bits and pieces that were being debated about trying to find a cure for these people. Where do you look, though, right? But we're gonna have to put our heads down, and we have to put our thinking caps on, get to work, all that jazz, because Sammy, he has been infected. So, and it's not like, oh, this could be a thing that can take you in a matter of days or anything like that. Considering, you know, hours had passed before, like, people started dropping like flies and all of that, those who were infected. It ain't looking good for Sam, I will say that. So, already a bit of a tense atmosphere as we are starting season 11. So with that said, let's get into this episode. It's episode 2, season 11 of Supernatural. Let's go. Superior. Guess it's a superior town.
It's a fight.
Can you talk?
And it looks like gloves are gone.
Or are you too far gone?
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute.
Ah, you can talk. Shit!
It's glove that won. An old left hand.
I thought the chains were for him. Good answer, yeah. But no, he needed, well, I guess he needs a guinea pig, doesn't he?
You're gonna be okay. Both of you.
I know. What about you? And Sam, are you gonna be okay?
Sam, I'm not sure about.
Pretty low.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, then it can wait till after your nap.
My what?
When's the last time you slept? Because, and I mean this in the nicest possible way,
She looks
you look like
knackered.
poop on parade. Now, I
Poop
made up
on
the guest
parade.
bedroom, and I got your father.
That's an elegant way of putting it, I guess.
Put her.
Oh my, oh no. The child has the force! The midichlorians must be off the scale for this child.
Wait a second, then why?
Am I further along? You know,
Yeah,
this
because
thing, it ain't math.
it's the
some
plot
people
armor
think
for
that.
Sam.
Some change slow.
Ooh.
But in the end, you and me, we're dead.
No, I mean, not with that
We're
attitude.
just taking our sweet time about it.
I mean,
So if you were smart,
to be fair, and I don't want to be macabre or anything, but aren't we all dying? And we're just taking our sweet time to get there? I'm just, no one's invincible, so, I'm just saying, we are all taking our sweet time in some semblance, so. I don't want to be macabre, okay? But I had to.
As in Winchester?
Probably. Do the honors.
You're assholes! I mean, first you kidnapped Cass, and now you destroyed his phone.
That was not a raccoon.
Oh, shit! Feed me. Is she saying feed me? She's hungry.
The devil's in that girl.
Oh,
What?
no.
I'm calling Father Wyatt.
Grandma, no.
Well, who are we gonna call?
Ghostbusters!
Whoa, slow down. What's wrong?
Oh, it had to, though, right? Who else? Who are we gonna call?
What are you doing? How's Zombieland?
Oh, is he dead?
Good. It's great.
Oh, that's optimistic.
Near as I can tell, when you have to choose between heaven and the Winchesters,
You choose them.
Well, you
Every
guys have been
time.
nothing but dickheads.
so.
Sure,
see
Dean is a
how-
dickhead, but not as much as you guys.
And if
Okay, that ain't eerie. That ain't eerie.
You're a Reaper.
Circle gets the square.
Jeez.
You flirting with me, kid?
We're not
Because
doing
no
this. We are not
Blame
doing
the
this. Sam ain't dying.
And I'm not looking to get friendly with the man who helped got my boss. But now, there's one hard, fast rule in this universe.
New management, right?
What lives, dies. So the next time you or your brother bite it,
That's
Well.
it. Permadeath.
you're not going to heaven. We're gonna make a mistake and toss you out into the empty.
The empty? What's that when it's at
And
home?
nothing comes back from that.
First time for everything now, right?
So I'll be seeing you again, Sam.
Maybe you won't.
Seeing you real soon.
Maybe you won't. I'm just saying, maybe you won't.
Name's Billy, by the way.
Billy. Alright. This is them basically saying you've died too many times in D&D. Don't even think about rolling for a death save or anything like that because your DC is way, 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 way high. Your death, you're like the roll you need to come back from death. It is too high. It is too high. With the amount of times that these two idiots have died and come back, yeah. Trust me, I've played enough D&D and I've lost enough characters to know this might be the end of but it won't be. It won't be. Sam will find a way to kick this ass of the illness, and we roll on.
No. This isn't how we do things.
Tell him, Hannah.
Get out.
Hannah saving Cass, my heart. Or is he going to a chapel, like, just in case he does bite the dust and all of that?
This is my fault, and I don't know how to fix it.
Just hoping for a little guidance.
And if I have to die, I've made my peace with that, but
Oh, Sam.
please, Dean deserves better.
Oh.
We need your help, God.
Come
We
on.
need to know there's hope. We need a sign.
God's... Unless he's just working on it. On this. What the fuck is... Whoa! Whoa! Wait. Was that the cage or some shit?
What does that mean?
Oh my god!
Hello, my son.
You gotta be kidding me! I mean, of course he's gonna have dibs on the darkness shenanigans and all of that, but they sent over...
Crowley?
Like, she got Crowley.
But right now I'm more worried about you.
Ship?
Can you heal me?
Please. Boop! The boop was not effective?
Your brother and that idiot Angel, do you know what they've been doing?
I've heard.
Everything.
Enough. What are you doing here?
Same as you. I'm working a case.
Feel
The spell just getting deeper and deeper, and I'm trying to... It's been locked away since the dawn of creation. And now it's free.
Whatever's wrong, Dean will fix it.
God help us.
Well,
I wouldn't count on that.
I was gonna say, that seems to be on short supply.
How did you find me?
I have sources in the Catholic Church. Nuns that owe me a favor. Priests with a taste for...
Okay, all right. Yeah, I can imagine.
You really can't.
You told Ephraim and Jonah to bring me here and to hurt me, and so you arranged to burst in and save
To
me.
be the hero.
You were
Hannah.
hoping that I would be so grateful that I would do anything. You said that I would tell you anything.
I expected
that you
better,
wanted to
Hannah.
know. You, Sam and Dean.
Sure you will. We're gonna hack your brain.
Shit, not that thing. No, no, no.
Whatever. Duh.
Honey, you
Oh,
alright?
shit.
I always wanted to try this.
Oh, shit.
You touch me again!
Wait, is
and
Cass gonna power out of this because of his, ex?
End you!
You're a piece of Eat shit and die!
Yes, yo.
No!
No! Oh, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead. Hannah. Oh. It's like trying to trick off sleep, isn't it? I'm awake. I'm awake. Holy oil. It's all these little hints, these signs. Oh, you just need. Oh, shit. There you go. Basically, marshmallows are. I know it's not a marshmallow, but it looks like it. Okay, marshmallows is the cure.
Let them know we're coming.
Listen, Velma, this isn't the Squid Game. Okay? So just shut up and get out.
Easy, Tiger. Just trying to help.
Crowley is Velma.
I'm way more for Daphne.
Is he gonna flash back to? Yeah.
Dean. We'll always be bound. We will always.
Oh heck.
Mighty good. That's not the reason why I've gotta get back.
Nice. This is like your quarantine zone. Huzzah, you're cured.
Amara's hungry. She's a growing girl.
Did the baby siphon her soul? What?
Jenna, listen to me.
That ain't creepy. Oh my. Oh my. Kids grow up so fast, don't they?
You killed her.
Oh, you dickhead.
Where are you going?
To see the child that eats souls.
You don't get what that thing is.
Enlighten me. Come on, darling. Don't play coy.
Yeah, do you want to really tell this dickhead?
I think Amara is the darkness.
Alright, he's telling him.
Interesting. So what now? You kill her? To walk out that door? Or I'm gonna take you apart. Atom by atom. Do you understand?
Do you understand this?
Bastard!
What's going through Dean's head right now? Because he thinks the baby's done a runner or some shit. Oh, there we go. You've lost the baby, you've lost Crowley. Good job.
Help me.
He's just had problems, and now Cass has problems.
Want some candy, little girl?
Yo! No! That is wild, Crowley. That is I mean, that's it though. She's gonna siphon their souls. She eats souls, which is great. But I mean, that was just wild there from Crowley at the end. Like, and you know what's bad? I had a feeling he was gonna, because he would. He freaking would make that kind of comment. Hey. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy though, how we're learning a bit more about the darkness, and I was wondering, okay, so how does she become Emily Swallow essentially? Because yeah, and then when she you know, when she started to morph, that was kind of eerie. So yeah, but at least we got Sam. Well, hey, we didn't just get Sam cured, but we found a cure as well. So you know, that takes the load off one problem, I guess. But yeah, at least Sam was able to be. I mean, again, he had to be cured this episode, because even though that the guy he kidnapped said, well, some will you know, suffer worse than others. I had a feeling that Sam was going to be slow and all of that. So yeah. In terms of the infection rate just getting to him. But again, it needed to be a case of, well, Sam needs to find a cure fast, otherwise, yeah. And Billy's even said that, look, you die, you die. So, no, to quote Thanos, no resurrections this time. Well, certainly an interesting series of events, that episode. So, yeah. Not just with, obviously, the whole cure thing for the infection, but also, at least Cass is now free at the expense of Hannah, of course, but, yeah, those two angels that were torturing him, get lost. Get lost. So, yeah, I mean, here's the thing about the darkness having a hold on these people and all of that, because, I mean, it was a very interesting concept that, you know, we opened up with a lot of people being, you know, cursed to death, really. And, as soon as Sam got the infection, I knew this shit would be wrapped up quickly, because they're not going to kill off Sam again. So only for him to be brought back. Like, okay, we need him back just because, yeah. So it was just very interesting to see how this was going to go, because, again, it was a very interesting concept. But when you place, like, if I feel like I don't know how the rest of the season's going to go, so, you know, hindsight and all of that, yeah, but, I mean, I feel like it would have been very interesting if you had this kind of virus go around and all of that, and, there would be, like, you'd be pretty stumped, in terms of how do we cure this, and all of that, but, and then maybe, like, I don't know, several episodes Sam gets infected, or Dean gets infected. Well, most likely Sam. And then we get towards the cure. I don't know. It might feel a little bit drawn out, but I don't know. I just feel like the idea of this infection and all of that it was very, very intriguing. But as soon as Sam, like I said, as soon as Sam got the infection, I knew, okay, well, considering how these people get killed off in a quick amount of time, I don't expect Sam to die. I expect there to be a cure by episode 2, because otherwise it ain't looking too good for Sammy. So yeah, and thus we had a cure, thanks to, I guess, a little bit of guidance, really, in terms of, well, Billy, I guess, because, she mentioned about your, in the biblical sense, you're unclean and all of that. That was like kind of like a little hint, and then somehow Sam was able to muster up enough courage to find a few WebMD pages to that had certain sections highlighted. Like I said, I think that was more so down to the work of Sam's mind or something along those lines, rather than it just being highlighted and all of that in actuality. So yeah, but it worked. So yeah, but there was also that moment where Sam was asking in terms of giving a sign and all of that, when he was praying to God about giving him a little bit of a sign. So we saw glimpses of Sam in the cage. I'm sure of it. So yeah. So that's interesting, isn't it? In terms of again, we had like mentions in the last episode about the cage. It's absolutely going wild there. Michael and Lucifer, they are both going ballistic. And now we're having Sam experience these visions and all of that after a sign and all of that. Don't know if that was God's intention or anything like that, but it was enough to remind him about his experiences in the cage. So, now, didn't mention about the fact in the last episode about the prospect of Lucifer returning? Maybe. And now we've got this vision, and it's like, okay, well, surely Lucifer has got to be freed. I mean, he's having flashes, like, the cage is the key in terms of your sign and all of that. So I feel like there is a sign in terms of, okay, you need to embrace the cage again. So, yeah. Which, like I said, I hope that is the case. But I feel like with that and the last episode, I feel like they are somehow teasing towards Lucifer potentially coming back. Let's see. But, yeah, it was very, very interesting stuff to see in terms of... Because that's it, though. I mean, you just think back to the story that Death gave about the darkness and the first time it looked. I mean, Lucifer might be very, very fundamental in this whole shebang. So, I can imagine. So yeah. Obviously, the whole infection thing is one thing, but God and his forces, they did battle against the darkness before, and so Sam was sure about the fact that, well, he might die, but Dean needs to be, A-okay and all of that, and there needs to be a sign. So, the infection is smaller fish compared to the darkness, funnily enough, because of the fact that, well, everyone, like, you have both heaven and hell breaking it. You have Lucifer and Michael ringing the alarm bells about the darkness. Darkness is bigger fish, compared to obviously what Sam was going through. So, and if God is, pinging messages about the cage and all of that, that might be fundamental in terms of, okay, Lucifer is going to be your best bet. You don't have to like it, but you're going to have to lump it if you're going to beat the darkness. So, yeah. But to be fair, Heaven's a very, very complicated bunch anyway, so they're not exactly going to be like, okay, we'll give you the stress-free option. Look, you're going to have to embrace the cage again, Sammy. Don't like it? Then just seal your fate when it comes to the darkness, but I'm just saying, this is your best option, so I don't know. But yeah, it was very interesting, like I said, to go through that whole shebang with Sam and him trying to cleanse himself, and he did, so awesome. Now Cass is the problem because of the fact that obviously there is Rowena's curse still plaguing him, so yeah. But yeah, we've also got Amara, who's grown up a little bit, and still there is a little bit of an unexplained vibe between Dean and Amara, but it seems like she is definitely going to become Emily Swallow, and she's gonna, I guess you could say, swallow up more souls. Terrible, but yeah, I mean, that's the vibe I'm getting. If she, just jumped from baby, childhood goes by so fast, but for Amara, it goes by just like that. but that's it. I mean, she siphoned Jenna's soul and was able, like, to yeah. So that family that Crowley's offering up on a silver platter, oh boy. So, but I'm also assuming it's making her a bit more powerful as well. So, yeah, but yeah, her eating the souls was a very, very interesting development piece. So, yeah. But yeah, I mean, it was just really, really, yeah, it was just really, really insane to see how she siphoned Jenna to the point where she just kind of corrupted her, to the point where she killed her grandmother, and yeah, so, but yeah, it will be very, very interesting to see where things go in terms of Amara and all of that. So, because I do feel like, I mean, Crowley, like I said, offering up the family on a silver platter, but she's gonna surely screw Crowley over at some point. He's fascinated, of course. But there is a lot of like concern in Hell, in the cage, for example. But Crowley is going to be absolutely fascinated. So, yeah. But yeah. Holy damn! It's going to be very interesting, though. I do love this idea, especially in regards to having it's kind of like consuming the entire planet. That's the potential in terms of her gaining more and more power, and she probably need it so she can like avoid being locked away again, because what's very, very interesting is everyone is breaking it about the prospect of the darkness, as I've mentioned, but now that the darkness is free again, you've got this Soul Eater basically who's going to try and be a bit more. So she's going to try and avoid being locked away again. So she's going to consume more and more and more. Yeah. I feel like that is obviously going to be it. The more bigger. I just think back to me talking about the infection and how I would draw that out. But now you've got this, Soul Eater of sorts and all of that. And again, I don't know how long they're going to draw out Amara and all of that in terms of, chowing down on souls and all of that. But, yeah, it is very, very interesting, and all of that, to see, that be a development in terms of, it's so funny though, because, how, you've got whenever I'm sure people's, parents or grandparents or whatever said this, to, I don't know, a bunch of people when they were a kid, but when you were told to eat your greens because it will make you big and strong. Well, yeah, it's not exactly your greens, is it? But, eating your souls will make you big and strong in the darkness case. So yeah, I mean, she is the epitome of the darkness. So I don't think eating your greens is going to make you big and strong and all of that. So, yeah, but eating your souls will definitely do that, because again, went for a little baby to this girl, and that was on one person, by the way. So yeah, but it is funny though, because I thought that Jenna, when she was breaking, her grandmother's, mementos and all of that, it is funny though, because I was thinking it's kind of like she, has regressed Jenna as well, in a sense, in terms of her being like a child. I mean, I guess, it's more so of her being soulless, that she just doesn't give a crap, but for some reason, it kind of gives you that vibe that she is like a child all over again. Like, as if she siphoned away the years mentally from, that's not going to be the case though. It's more so than the fact that she just consumed her entire soul, and now Jenna's basically soulless. So, yeah. You just think back to like vampires and all of that, and how they don't have a soul. But, yeah, with it kind of gave you that vibe, or at least it did for me. So yeah, but still, I'm a bit sad about Jenna being killed off and all of that. So yeah, but I mean, it was, I guess, bound to happen, wasn't it? With her just being soulless, with her being potentially a liability. So yeah, but yeah, Amara, Eater of Souls. Oh boy. And yeah, Cass, again, like I said, he needs a bit of a cure to his predicament. So yeah. Well, before we do go there, I do want to talk about the Reaper, Billy, because I think that's important to talk about in terms of the fact that she said that, look, next time you die, you're staying dead. I don't care, right? We got a new, like, Death, he is retired now. I was wondering when we were going to get, because, I mean, yeah, he was a horseman, but he's still a very important character, and there's got to be some important ramifications to Death's death, you could say. But yeah, we got Billy now, and you know, she didn't like the fact that Death has been you know, bending the rules, keeping Sam and Dean alive for the past, you know, few times that they've died, and now she's giving this warning. Look, management of old might have slacked around. I am not here to play. You die, you're not coming back. You're going to the empty. So I do wonder if that's what Death was referring to when it came to taking Dean away to a secluded place and all of that, because in regards to, you know, the mark and all of that, because it's a place where no one comes back from, so she says. So, and that's obviously setting something up, surely, in terms of where we're going to in the future. So, but yeah, Billy, yeah, it was yeah, there was that little warning: you die, you stay dead. So yeah, so don't die, Sam. I say don't die. The problem is they do this quite a bit. They do die quite a bit, but we know they come back quite a bit as well. And now Billy's like, it ain't happening this time. So yeah, but yeah, Cass, I do feel so bad for him with Hannah. I do feel so bad he was betrayed by Hannah as well. Like, Hannah came in being the big hero and all of that. I mean, she wasn't, well, Hannah wasn't too thrilled about seeing Cass being tortured by those two angels, about Sam and Dean. So yeah. And Hannah broke until yeah, one of those angels, yeah, I was absolutely pissed. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, I just do feel so bad because again, he was kind of stabbed in the back, in a sense, was cast by Hannah. But at the same time, Hannah didn't want to see Cass go through with this, so, and it was too much for poor Hannah until those two dickheads who don't have remorse, yeah, they killed Hannah. So, well, Ebner, I think his name was, not Jonah, but he was still a piece of shit as well, was Jonah. So yeah, but yeah, now we need to deal with Cass's predicament because poor guy. But yeah, very intriguing episode with the darkness. Very exciting stuff for the future. But yeah, interesting stuff. So I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right. If you want to check out more of my content, you can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!